Yo, what's good? What's good? Like the video, share this shit out. Good morning, good afternoon. Shit, yo, where everybody at? Yo, salute, salute. Like the video. Salute, salute. Like the video. What's good? What's good, y'all? Mm, I'm blowing that shit. Salute, salute. Like the video. Oh, fuck. What food everyone, y'all? Oh, that movie, I'm crazy. Yo, yo. Yo, salute. Good morning, good morning. You know what I mean? What's going on, yo? Hope everybody having a good morning, man. I'm just chilling, smoking. Salute, salute. Where's my blunt at, nigga? Wake the fuck up, y'all. Like the video, you fake supporters, fake subscribers. Fake mother effers. Fake motherfucker! Down my blunt. Yo, what up? Wake the hell up, y'all. What's good? Good morning. Fuck y'all doing, man? Light up, roll up. Wake y'all dead ass up, man. You two motherfuckers. Yo, wake up, man. Type in the chat, man. Where you at, man? Where my supporters at? Where my moderators at, man? I ain't doing shit but smoke, man. Y'all don't gotta stay here. Y'all can leave the live. I don't care about none of y'all. Y'all not my real supporters. Y'all just drifters. That's what I call them, drifters. People that just pop up in your live. They put your live in the algorithm, and then mad people just come in and they all bots or fucking drifters. Y'all not my real subscribers. Y'all can all leave. Y'all ain't like the video. Y'all ain't share the shit out, and all y'all can eat a glizzy. Ha! But salute to y'all, man. Hope y'all having a good morning, man. Ain't shit to do. In hell was another day in hell, another day in paradise. Y'all keep repeating the same day over and over and over and over and over and over. Y'all counting as what? Today is Thursday, the 19th of February. No, it's not. It's the same fucking day, nigga. What is different is what you do in this day, but you still return to the same fucking day with 24 hours. Even if you wear different clothes, do different things, it's still the same fucking day. That's the reality. And that's insanity, and that's Groundhog Day too. But off that, yo, light up, roll up. Where the fuck y'all at? Tired motherfuckers, dead motherfuckers in hell. Where y'all at? What's good, y'all? Type in the chat, man. Where the fuck y'all at, man? Whoa. Where the real ones at? Where the loyal ones at, man? Where my moderators at? They scared too. About to cuss them the fuck out too. They ain't be they my moderators don't be on their job and shit. Oh lazy motherfuckers. Even if you pay moderators, they don't do their fucking job. Incompetent motherfuckers on the internet or on fucking YouTube, man. Yo, salute, salute. Like the video, share this out. You drifters, you fake motherfuckers on here, man. Y'all don't support nobody. Y'all disloyal to anybody, man. Fucking drifters. Fuck all y'all niggas, man. Y'all can eat a glizzy with your mother's lips. Everybody in the chat, everybody that's listening, y'all can eat a glizzy with your mother's lips. You're not liking my video, you're not sharing this out. So eat a glizzy with your mother's lips. Yo, another day, another dollar, yo. Yo, salute to the ones that bought my book or whatever, man. I gotta make some drop offs today, man. My real supporters, they hit me up. You know what I mean? They want a copy of my book, so I'm gonna mail some out. I'm gonna ebook some through email. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to the real ones, man. A lot of fake motherfuckers around me. I made this book like earlier this year. It's finished now, and all my friends and family, I told them about my book. It's done. None of them, I mean, support me. None of them want to buy my book. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's my approach. Maybe I ain't promoted to them. But I told them my book is done. They don't support me. But it seems like people online, they support me more than the people that's in my real life. And I think that's crazy. That my blood or my friends that I grew up with, that they won't support me when I got a new book. But you know what I mean? If I'm doing bullshit, they want to support. If I'm going out, if I want them to smoke weed with me, then everything is good. But when I say support my book or whatever, they just looking at me like I'm stupid or some shit, or they forgot that I told them I had my book out. Fake motherfuckers, yo. Where everybody at? Fake drifters and shit, man. Where the drifters at, B? Yo, like this video, share this out. What's going on, y'all? Talk to me, type in the chat, man. I need moderators, man. I need real solid people, man. All this YouTube shit, man, they drifters, man. I wish it was like 5 years ago. At least I have some decent moderators now. Everybody out for themselves. Everybody's getting a bag from YouTube, so nobody really got no time to be no moderator for nobody else, because they trying to build their own shit up. And I respect it, but goddamn, I can't get one loyal motherfucker to be my moderator. And then I'm thinking about paying my moderators, because everybody else I know, they don't pay the moderators. So I'm going to start doing auditions. I got to get my StreamYard right. And I'm going to do auditions for with chat room moderators. And whoever could be consistent like 3 or 4 times, or whenever I need them, I'll text them or send them the link of the of my live or whatever. And if they can make it like most of the time, then we could talk about payment or whatever. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm thinking about paying my moderators. I just need two good moderators. Um, one female, one male. You know what I mean? And then I could do temporary moderators, like give people. You know what I mean? Who, if my main mod is not there, I could give whoever's there in the live a temporary mod. You know what I mean? To help me. But yeah, man. The social media, this shit is dead now, man. AI took over. It's the year of the what's it called, the fire horse or whatever, in Chinese astrology or whatever. So I'm paying attention to that shit and learning a lot of things about the fire horse or whatever. And then this shit only happens like every 60 years, and it got to be on point. Last time was like 1966 when the fire horse came through. And that was like 60 years later. So this year, you know what I mean? A lot of shit I want to manifest about to come true. So salute to the fire horse and, you know what I mean? Chinese astrology. Yo, what up? What up? What up? Niggas in the chat, B. What's going on? Yeah. Today's Thursday, y'all. We made it. Yo, I fell asleep on this good movie, yo. It was like five people went into a haunted house or whatever. And I fell asleep not because it wasn't good, because I stayed up bad late. I was tired, but I'm going to watch that shit when I get home. Five kids go into a haunted house, and then it's supposed to be based on fear or whatever. And then they find out that some of the fears, you know what I mean, is actually real. You know what I mean? That shit was crazy, yo. They were in the room and then they were watching somebody brand somebody. The girl was crying on the floor, tied up, and then somebody had a mask, and then they branded her cheek, and then mad smoke came, and then when they looked again, the smoke was clear, and the lady that got burnt wasn't screaming no more. She wasn't there, and the dude that poked her with the branding too, he wasn't there no more. And then they went to the next room, and then it was like three empty coffins, and then like each of them had to go in there separately by themselves, and then they all went in there, and then they all got like it was a secret passageway in one of the coffins or whatever, so they all escaped through that shit or whatever, and met up later. But like the first couple things they seen was innocent, and then after a while, people started getting killed and shit. It was good. It was good, yo. It was good. And the weather getting better now. I say by like the springtime, it's gonna be no more snow like that. It should be talks of it's snowing, but it's not gonna snow. And then it will snow one good time right before the spring. But yeah, man, it's almost the end of February already, man. So this year already moving. But y'all, damn. Guess I gotta be here. Yeah, this year going by real fast, yo. I gotta do my taxes. I gotta do everything. Start preparing my taxes next week. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, but yeah, I gotta get my taxes ready or whatever. I'm thinking about that shit. Gotta do two things before the end of March. So those are the two things. Doing my taxes and setting out. And then knowing me, I'm gonna start early. I'm gonna start doing it like the last week of February, so I can just do pretty much nothing in March. All I gotta do is mail shit off and send it off. Yeah, man. So this is just my one of my last chill weekends. Next week I'm gonna be on my business. Mm, shit. Do, 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 do. Can't pay my rent. Here's all my money spent. Get up with a pimped out Gucci. down. Gotta order more books and shit. Get my second book printed out. I just seen um, some like, cause I'm my own editor or whatever, so I just seen some things I gotta edit on my second book before I get it printed out 1,000 ways. Thank God I'm good. Thank God I'm good on grammar. Thank God I'm good at yeah, I mean, recognize the grammar. But yeah, it was just some titles or whatever that I had wrong or whatever. Like this, like do you say influence or influences? And then I had to think about it. Like if I influence people, that's influence, regular influence. But if I got influences, these are the people that influence me. So like little minor shit like that with my book or whatever, I put influences instead of influence. Little small shit. I like real like influences. I like nah nigga. And then I gotta mention who that nigga influences instead of saying his influence on people. But yeah, yeah, you wanna get the job, man. You gonna get the 10 job, man. You gonna have so many offers to get so many jobs. You gonna be able to pick like two or three. You gonna be like, I don't really like that job. I don't like the hours for this job, but I like this job, so I'm gonna go with this job. You gonna have options, which you gonna have so many options. You ain't gonna know what to do. You gonna be like, I was asking for this, and they say and then they say be careful what you ask for and shit, cause you just gonna get it. You like, I want a job, and then now you got like three options to pick from three different jobs and shit. Mm. Like I want a job, and people like manifesting like y'all want a job that pay me well with benefits. You know what I mean? You just don't want a job. Because you could just get any kind of job, low paying job, a job where they sexual harass you, a job where they don't really pay you, you don't get no raises, you don't got no health insurance, you got a whack job, but you said you wanted a job. So be careful what you want. Like when I say like I want to be a successful author, I want all my books to be, you know what I mean, where I get residual income and I'm good like that and it keeps creating. So it's never ending. It's like I want a job. All right, I got a job. Like I want a job that pays me like you know what I mean decent where I could you know what I mean live and some kind of benefits retirement what's it called 401c I'm about to see what's it called that one shit damn man, I'm about to say some tax form shit but what's it called all the people the pension and the other shit that they everybody pay in when they retire or whatever that shit or whatever that you want to 401k. You know what I mean? You want a 401k, pension. You want like health insurance, dental insurance. You want all that shit. Like I just want a job. Like you gonna get a job, son. You gotta be specific, man. With the universe, 'cause they gonna give you the job. You gonna give you the job. You're like, yo, like, yo, I want a job. You're like, yo, I want this job for a minute. I want to keep this job for a minute. See, now you say you want to keep it for a minute. You say I want a job, and then you get a job, and then it's not the best day of job, and then you lose the job because you said you just wanted a job. You didn't say you want a job and you want to maintain a job. I want a job and maintain a job, and it gotta have certain benefits and certain things like your what's it called qualifications um your you know what I mean. Yeah, I want a job too. But yeah, be careful what you ask for. So you say that you want a good job that pay you well, and you want to be there for like a little minute so you can make some money and come up. That's good. Yeah, the job. Once you working, you a slave. Once you're not working, you're not a slave. Pay attention to that. You're not a slave right now. Once you work for the system, you definitely a slave. You know what I mean? I kind of envy the people who not working. I envy the people who not working, not homeless people or lazy motherfuckers, the ones that's in between. Like they don't really want to work no more, but they got like a pillow or a cushion or a family that's carrying them or holding them up or whatever. And they don't really gotta find a job. They just doing it because people around them have a job and people the requirements is to have a job too. But yeah, envy those ones. You know what I mean? Cause they at a crossroads. Either you can be a slave and work for the system, or you can use your mind and invent something, a product or a service, while you kind of down. You know what I mean? And you got people taking care of you, and then you working on like a book or you working on something. You know what I mean? Where you can see residual income as well. The people can carry you until you get up, and then now you got your own business and you don't gotta work for nobody. So for the one that's in between, not working and working, pay attention, man. You got a crossroads in your life, and you could really change your circumstance. You got people taking care of you, or you got the system taking care of you, and all you got to do is try to get a job. You can make a hustle, or you can find your business, and you can do it that way. You know what I mean? But a lot of people don't think that way. They go like, I'm gonna get a job, then. Get a job, my nigga. Like, I want to get a job. But you can make your own business, right? Yeah. So much shit online, you can make businesses where niggas live and think of and making a book is oversaturated, but at the same time, depending on your content or what you're talking about, if it's like everybody else, then fuck the book. But if your book is different and it's talk about shit that niggas ain't even think about yet or touch on yet, then I think your book is significant. And even though if it's oversaturated with a lot of books, everybody want to make an e-book, everybody want to make a book. If you got good content, it don't matter if it's oversaturated with bad content as far as books. As long as you got good work, your book's still gonna sell regardless. You know what I mean? So like that's what I see. You got good work, good product, but it's not even really about the product or the service. It's like have you been building and touching people and networking? Cause like and what they say um, my network is my net worth. So I think I got a decent network. So like when I capitalize off like this money for the book, it's all gonna come in. That's crazy. And I'm not even stressed. I'm not even trying to do nothing. I just know when I'm on my business shit, I'm in pain right now. I'm going through something. Gotta get like 2 surgeries. But until then, I can't really move and do how I want to do. So until I get my surgery, I just gotta do it on the days that I feel good. Today I feel alright. Yesterday I was in pain. Tomorrow I might feel better. So like those days that I feel good or whatever, those are the days I would promote or do my best with my book. But other than that, days like this I'm just chilling. And then all my other work should speak for itself. Where if it leads back to people buying my book, so I just ain't really been promoting or campaigning. I don't really need to because now it's like this. I got a book, I got a product or a service I feel like that people need, and rather just try to give it out there, I'm a, I'm gonna keep my book to myself. And anybody that shows true interest, they'll get it. And anyone that's playing with me or fake supporting me and patting me on my back and not really supporting me, then they not. You know what I mean? My people were asking me what I've been doing. I'm gonna tell them I've been making. I made books. I got the first one. You're gonna buy one. That's my real people. They're gonna ask me what I've been creating, what I've been doing. You got that. That's how I can know who's gonna buy my book because they're gonna ask me what I've been doing creatively. So if it's making products or service, they're gonna buy the book. The one that's saying, oh, whatever, 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 or just saying what up to me, and you know what I mean. You'll know the lingo. That's what I noticed. It's a lingo with this sales you know what I mean, and marketing shit, which is manipulation and persuasion, you know, marketing and sales, you know. Yeah, trying to feel better. Yeah, man. Get your bread, get your hustle on, man. Another day in hand. And it's like, is the money the most important thing? Is it time? What is the most important thing? Time. So pay attention to what you give your time to. Yeah, the money there for options, the money you need to survive when it's time. It's like we've been making it with money. Whether you was rich or not, you always had money or got what you needed or wanted with the money. Whether it took a little while, you always had the money. So the money's not the object. You always gonna get money or have money. Ups and downs with money. But my point is that pay attention to what you pay attention to. Fuck the money. You always gonna have money. Get the money, lose the money, save the money, invest the money, lose the money, get it all back. But the time, nigga, the time is what you can't get back. Chasing that money. Most people work and chase the money and never really spend time with their family or get to know their family. If you got kids, they don't really get to know their kids. All they do is work to death, literally work to death. And you can chase the money I'm trying to maintain, but it's like the time. Time is still going. Like you chasing that bag, lost in you and self and all that, and trying to provide, losing time, my nigga, losing time. So now I'm not chasing the money no more. That's why I said with the book, the money will come. I'm not chasing the money. It's about the time and living in the moment. And I wanna live in the future. Sometimes I live in the past, but I wanna live in the future. But nah, it's nothing like the present. So now I'm here in the present. Think about the future, a little bit about the past, but try to be here in the present. Like that's the point. Wasting time thinking about the future instead of being in the present, wasting time. So that's how I look at it, man. It's all about time now. Time and my energy, motherfucker. You want all of it, don't you? Yeah. So I die, don't ya? Don't you want it all? Yeah. What was that Tupac skit? Hold on. It was on Tupac skit on that on Above the Rim, the song Pain. The intro, hold on. Let me play it. So hold on. Let me yo, that shit's scary. I don't care about no copyright back and shit. Hold on. I gotta play this shit. Salute Pop, the agent, nigga, the actor. You know what I mean? Hold on. Tupac. Pain. I'm in pain right now too, that's crazy. What do you say? Hold on.
It runs deep. Share it with me.
What do you say?
Knows your pain. My pain. It runs deep. Share it with me.
That's how people feel. I know your pain. It runs deep. Run it with me. Pause. But yeah, man. Damn. But yeah, pay attention, man, to the time, man. The time, man. Wasting your time and energy, man. On people and places and things, man. Pay attention to your time and your energy. Mm. Yeah. Pay attention, motherfucker. You're losing. You're losing. You're losing time. You're losing time. Yeah. 1,000 lives later, man. Gotta do 1,000 lives before the end of the year, man. What number I'm on right now? Just for me to get monetized and shit. They was like, you gotta be seen. I was like, what about the channels that the people are just posting up their content? I could show you mad, it's like dark psychology channels, the Stoics, mad channels teaching people, and they're all monetized. I don't see nobody's face. All I see is really good images and videos and stuff like that, and they're monetized. So I said, okay, there's a percentage of people that want to be seen and want the camera and fame, and then there's another side to YouTube where they just commit to. And then my homeboy, what's his name? Look up what's his name? Book of Wisdom. Um, he show himself once in a while, but it's mainly off his content. The Book of Wisdom, he's monetized on 3 channels, and all he do is show his hand and show his book and what his content is, and then you could buy his book, the Book of Wisdom or whatever. He barely show himself. Like you might catch him in one of the videos where you see him or whatever, but you barely see him. The Book of Wisdom, my boy Harry P. Joseph. Oh, he got his content. Then I go to the Stoic channels. I don't even see them at all. All I see is old philosophers and psychologists like Carl Jung. We talk about him in the shadow, and there's mad channels of his content monetized, and I never seen a person who made it. And it's like an animated AI doing the video. So I pay attention to all that shit. I just said that. Pay attention, man. I don't want the fame, man. I just want to get the message out there. And then, you know what I mean? More discipline and practicing, controlling everything. More on the discipline. You got to get on the discipline. Uh, you got to go live, man. You got to go live, man. What time is it? I got to go to work and shit. Yeah. I figure do a 45-minute live. You know what I mean? Every day. Um, happy birthday to Smokey Robinson. Happy birthday, Smokey Robinson. Happy birthday, Immortal Technique. And happy birthday, my favorite singer and actress, what's her name? Victoria Justice. Happy birthday, Victoria Justice. Yeah, it's their birthday. Mm, crazy, crazy. Yesterday's birthdays was Dr. Dre and Joel Santana. Their birthdays were yesterday. Yeah, that's what I heard. Jesse Jackson, man. About time Jesse Jackson passed. He sold us out a long time ago, man. You know what I mean? Um, Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton, they been sold us out, man. So I was praying for the day. You know what I mean? That they would go because they wasn't doing nothing. Even what was Jesse Jackson? What was he doing before he died as far as activism? What was he doing? And Al Sharpton, what is he doing? I bet Al Sharpton's doing more than what Jesse Jackson is doing. So it was like he's on borrowed time. He was supposed to be like an activist or somebody speaking for that. But ever since they killed his peers like Martin Luther King and everybody back then, Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson ain't been the same anyway. But they been sold us out. And that's why they're not going to do nothing until they die. Al Sharpton, Reverend Al Sharpton, you might see him. And when another black get killed like George Floyd, you might see him. Jesse Jackson, you ain't see him never. You know what I mean? So I don't got no empathy or no sympathy for them. You know what I mean? All the black sellouts. And this is Black History Month. So that's why it probably hits a little harder because it's Black History Month. But he wasn't doing nothing to protect our people or to give us another Black History Month by the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? So what was Jesse Jackson doing? He was like wasting time, wasting space, and he was the waste of energy. So the life got rid of him, and that's how life be. So I love the life. The life would balance itself out eventually. Killed a lot of babies and innocent motherfuckers, but they finally got Jesse Jackson now. You know, finally got him. Death called that motherfucker home, nigga. And then all he could do is think about how he failed us and he sold out and he got to live with that in his soul. I know Jesse Jackson felt bad that he ain't do nothing. He sold out. And then what Jesse Jackson got in return for selling us out, he got notoriety, fame, money. And his kids is taken care of. And Al Sharpton, they sold us out. They got recognition, their name in the history book. They got money, forming faith, forming. They got money, fame, and fortune. Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, we all know their name, right? Notoriety. They had to get some money at their time. I don't know if they maintained the money, but them people set them up where they were supposed to maintain that money and do certain things to throw us off. And throwing us off was them not doing nothing. So I don't feel bad about Jesse Jackson. Um, you're going to hell. You're in Hades now. Goodbye, son. You probably believe in God too. You going to Hades if you believe in God and Jesus. You going to hell, Hades. You going there if you believe in Jesus, God, or Allah, any of them fucking religious niggas. You going to Hades, nigga. They don't know that though. Don't tell religious people that they're going to hell. They don't know that. Don't tell them. Blind faith, blind God. You never met him, never knew him. Niggas like, I know God. I know Allah. Niggas be lying. And notice that niggas always pick up the religion when they at a low state, in jail or down on their luck and about to die. You always find God or religion when you at your low. Why you can't find God or Allah when you at your height, where everything is good? Or you don't see no need to look for God and Allah when everything is good, right? Only seek it when everything is bad. That's when most people. My brother, he found when my brother went to jail. Both my brothers went to jail, and they were Christian, but now like they went to jail or whatever. Now they believe in Allah now and stuff like that. That's no diss to them and their religion. It just I just said that when you in a low state, both my brothers were robbing us, blind and shit. Not me. I got locks on my door. Everything I make sure I secure everything I own. Everybody else is getting robbed by my brothers or whatever, you know. But they found Allah in a low state. Some people about to die or have a life or death experience or whatever, death experience, and then now they believe in God again. Now they believe in Allah again, all because they were at a low state. That's why I said that religion can't be good if you always find it at a low state. Why you can't find it in your glory? You find it when you about to go to jail or you about to die or you hurt or you don't know if the disease or the AIDS or the cancer is gonna thing. So you start pulling on old things from the past. Like my mom told me about God, and you never had no evidence or proof of God ever since you was a baby, a teen to grown up. You never see no proof of no God. But when you get sick or go to jail or about to die, you pull for old shit. That's what I noticed. And then my dad told me I was God, and then he got cancer 2 or 3 times, and now he bowed down to what he learned by his father, God or whatever. But he told me that I'm God. Ye are God. And it said in the Bible, he showed me all the scriptures saying that we were gods and God body and 5%ers and all that. he got sick and start about to die, and you know what I mean. My dad's still living though, but you know what I mean. But I really believe that like he believed in God or whatever. But I was into like Yoruba Santeria, and we had the crates or the beads or whatever, and I got the beads. You know anything about Yoruba, or they got beads for like certain things or whatever. And the one bead I gave my pops was like any death, sickness, cancer, any illness, disease, you the beads will protect you from. And he wore those beads, had those beads around. He went through like three different cancers, and he's still here. That's why I said that I believe in the saints and that spiritual practice more than I believe in that religion shit. And I'm gonna tell my dad that you told me I was God, then you got sick and believed in a God outside of you, and then at that time I gave you the beads and blessed you, and the beads were blessed by my high priestess. Gave you the beads, and you're still here. And the beads were supposed to protect you from death or sickness or any kind of illness. And my dad's still here. You probably outlived me, nigga. And now my baby brother, he out right now, and he wants me to dibble and dabble with the saints again. He wants me to give him some beads, the saint beads, the Santo beads. For whatever purpose he want prosperity and money, whatever. He's singing all white. I'm telling him it's the red and black ones, or it's the yellow and gold for Oshun. Those are the ones for prosperity and abundance. But my brother said he wants the all white ones, and that's Obatala. And Obatala is for purity. You know what I mean? Stillness, wholeness, balance. That's Obatala, like one of the first angels. Obata would be the equivalent to Archangel Michael. But yeah, them bees ain't no joke, man. The Santeria, the bees, the Yoruba bees, and dealing with the priest or the high priestess, and they bless the bees, and every beads is for certain things, and I've been blessed, yo. Like I got all the beads, but I put the beads to the side, but they still protect me. The saints, the dead spirits, they still protect me. When I get readings or whatever, all my fortune tellers, my soothsayers, they always say that I got good spirits around me or whatever. I don't know what that means. I'm not tapped into the spiritual like that in the sense of me communicating with the spirits. I'm on that paranormal stuff. I don't got time to. I need my own thoughts. I don't got time to be visited. Yo, that shit crazy. But the spirits within guide me. The spirits external, I don't know about that. But yeah, salute. Maybe you should get your beads or something, girl. You should get your own beads or something. Maybe your life will change or something. I told you, like my pops had like three different cancers, nigga. The three worst cancers you could have, and he's still here, my nigga. Past everybody else, nigga. He watching all his siblings die, nigga. And then my curse is I gotta live with this thing. I gotta live with this curse for the rest of my life, and this is my burden. This is my cost to bear. This is what I know this now. That I got a curse on me. It's a physical curse. It's not like a curse, but it's like something I gotta live with. That shit is crazy. A curse is nowadays is something that you gotta live with. It could be cancer. That's a curse. That's that. It could be. It could be. It's a spell on you because like the things that you was eating to make the cancer, like you're a chemist or you're an alchemist, and like everything that's like harping inside you will either make a harmony or a disease. So pay attention to that. Um, After this live, I gotta call my doctor's appointment. I gotta go get checked out. I gotta make appointments to go to get this surgery, man. They cut me open the last 2 years. They had to cut me open. And now I wanted my body to heal. And I think it's enough time for it to heal. I want them to go in there and cut them all out. You know what I mean? Get them all out. But I don't think they could do that. I think they got to do one at a time. I want them to do it all at once. Maybe I'll ask my doctor, could they do it all at once? Like, mark me up with all the things I want cut out, and they cut them out, and then I really be laid up for real. If they do one by one, I'll still be able to work. If they do all of them, I won't. I'll be out of commission for like at least a week. The beads and stuff like that. I'm trying to tell you that you gotta go. Like you live in a bigger city. I would think you would go to a Botanica in the bigger cities. Like where I live at, we don't got no Santeria or Yoruba shops, but in like Rochester, Albany, Ithaca, all the major cities, Syracuse, they got Botanicas, and this is where the priest or the high priest is at, and this is where you get your beads. They're called Botanicas. So look in your phone book or look on your look on Google to see if you got a Botanica, and then once you locate your Botanica, go there, and then the girl or the man is a high priest, and they're a fortune teller or a soothsayer, which is the same thing, and they're gonna read your palm and tell you some shit you need to hear, and then they're gonna bless you, pray over you. They're gonna put the spirits on you, and then you're gonna buy the beads, and the beads work. So, but yeah, it's called Botanica. I gotta find me another Botanica. The last one I went to was in Rochester. Yeah, I was visiting my cousins and my family in Rochester, whatever. And then I told them I want to go to a Botanica, and then I met one of my cousins, older cousin or whatever. And then she seen my beads and I seen her beads, and we connected. And then I told my cousin, whatever Botanica you go to here in Rochester, take me. And she took me, and I got a couple beads. But my cousin, I was so impressed with my cousin because all my other cousins so gun ho on religion and God and Jesus and Allah and all that other shit. When I see my cousin with the beads, I was shocked, yo. I was like, yo, she on her shit. She elevated. Cause you still on Christian time, and then, like me, I went through all the religions. You know what I mean? So when I found the spirituality, the practice, you know what I mean? Santeria, Yoruba, yeah, I did it. You go to ceremonies, you sacrifice chickens to the spirit and get results. This shit is crazy, dude. So you know what I mean? I'm like a practitioner. You know what I mean? I ain't get my wings. I ain't no full priest yet. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to study to be one, but they saying that the information I got is that level. You know what I mean? I say I'm just a practitioner. I'm practicing. But yeah, let me go, girl. Yeah, hit me up.